we're going for the file organization. File organizations. Here we have the file organizations. We need to know sequential file, direct file, and indexed. Sequential file organization, direct file organization, indexed sequential file organization. This is the three types of the file organization methods. How we will physically store the data. Sorry. Okay. So what is a file means? File may be a data. That may be a image file, .jpeg, .png, etc. or a text file, .doc, or Excel, XSL, .ppt. See, this dot says that extension is called as extension. It says that what type of file it is. It says that image file, it says that document file, it says that presentation file, Excel file, MP4 audio file and video file, MP3 is audio, MP4 audio and video. Like that, extension will says that what type of a file. So how this all files will be organized in an data structure concepts, and physically how it is stored. That is our thing here. So let me say physical storage. That may be a hard disk, or that may be a CD or DVD, any physical storage device. How it stores the data means the data will be stored in the form of tracks, sectors and chunks. So if this is the CD means CD has different tracks like this. This is track 1, track 2. Again, track 1 is divided into different sectors. Track 1 sector 1, track 1 sector 2, track 1 sector 3. Again, each sector is divided into a chunks. Track 1 sector 1 chunk 1, track 1 sector 1 chunk 2, track 1 sector 1 chunk 3. Like this, the data is physically stored in the memory devices. Physically stored in any device, any storage device, any data storage device. This is the physically storing concept. This is the way. In track 1 sector 1 chunk 1 may have one file. In track 1 sector 1 and chunk 2 may have file 2. So each and every file has some address like this. So it will be retrieved like this. Here will be one file like this. Okay, this is the file storage system, where means in a real time. Now what will be the sequential file organization? Sequential file organization means the data, whenever you try to store in some place, automatically with the help of the primary key, the data will be stored in the memory in a order way. This is the sequentially file organization. One after the other, the file will be stored. 001, 002, 003, 005. In a sequential way, the file will be organized. So 001 will be one file, 002 will be one file, like that. In a sequential manner, the file will be organized. If you go for indexed sequential file organization, means here we will maintain a separate table. We will maintain a separate table. For what? Means to store the index of each and every file. To store the index of each and every file. So file 1 may has index, file 2 may has index 2, file 3 may has index 3. Like this, each and every file may has index value. So retrieving the operation, storing the operation, deleting the operation will be done with the help of index value. If you want to access a file 1, means first you need to access the index of that particular file. That's why it is called as indexed sequential file organization. In the sequential file organization, there won't be any index. Straight away with the help of a primary key, it will store in the data. The data will be directly accessed by comparing the data or by checking the memory locations. Whereas in the indexed sequential file, what will happen? For each and every data, we will maintain the separate index. So based upon the index, we will be able to access the information. And third one is, we will access the file with the help of the hash value. This is the direct access method. We will not go sequentially, we will not check sequentially, or we will not check randomly. We will check straight away the memory location. How? Means by calculating the hash value of data. This is the direct accessing method. This is the three methods we have. One is the sequential, other one is the indexed, other one is the direct access method by using the hash value. These are the three file organization methods. Let me say with example of this thing. Assume this is the memory location. We have elements like A, B, C, D, E. In the sequential, I want to find the element E. First it will searches for A, then B, then C, then D and E. In the sequential, in the 5 value we can able to find the E. This is the sequential access method. Whereas in the index, separate table will be maintained. A, B, C, D, E. This we have index values. So if you want to access E, means we need to search where the index value 5 is there. So here the 5 is there. So this 5 memory location is here. Like this, based upon the index, the value will be located or retrieved or inserted. And third one, direct accessing, means for each and every, for A, B, C, D, E, it has an hash value. So with the help of this hash value, directly with any checking any index value or with checking any sequential order, it exactly go to the memory location and it will retrieve the data. That's how the hashing is very, very powerful. As I said in the last class, hashing. How the hashing will be done means with the help of the hash function, we will calculate the hash value. So based upon the hash value, straight away with the help of hash value, we can retrieve the data immediately. This is the file organization methods we have.